Hi everyone, this is Harn and welcome to this live streaming corner right here in the BBCC Flagship Store. As you can see, I'm right here today. Okay, so this corner here is actually dedicated for live streaming purposes. So if you actually wanted how to live stream with our Sony equipment, whether it's a ZV-1 or the A7S Mark III, feel free to try out this setup right here. Also, if you want to try out, make sure you can actually contact one of the friendly staff here and let's say, oh, can you show me how do you live stream with the camera with this computer? Very easily, so ask them to show you. But in this video, I'm just going to walk you through how easily you can set up the A7S Mark III. And of course, a little bit more advanced, but it's not that hard. And you can live streaming easily with A7S Mark III. And as you can see right here, this is a bit of setup. You can see I have a computer, I have a A7S Mark III and a grip. And you also need a HDMI cable because A7S Mark III does not have a USB streaming function like a ZV-1 where you can just plug directly USB cable to the computer and you send the audio video signal to the computer straight away. But with A7S Mark III, you need to use the HDMI cable to do that, unfortunately. But don't worry, it's not hard. Additional is you also need a capture card where you actually transmit the video signal to a capture card or a video capture card and then transfer the signal to computer via a USB cable. But what I have here today is this Hdmi right here. So this Hdmi is a multi-port switching capture card right here. That's my capture card. Of course, you always need battery. You need more battery. So although you can actually charge via the when you're actually doing a live streaming and using the cable to charge with the power bank, the battery will still deplete over time. So I recommend if you want to do a long time, you need to get more battery. As an example. Okay, as you can see, this setup right here. So FX6 is right here with me as well. So it's actually connected via a HDMI cable to this capture card as well. So as soon as if I switch over to input number 3, where this camera actually connected right now, if I set to number 3, so as you can see the view on the screen on the TV. So if I back to 1 is actually nothing is blank because there's no connection. But when I set to FX6 to 3, it has a view, and then I set to full screen. Yeah, this is with the HDMI connection to this cable, and just to show you how it actually works right now. So if I show myself in front of me, hello, then you should be able to see myself right there on the screen. Okay. All right. So this is a bit of demonstration right here with the HDMI output from the camera to the capture card. Then, of course, because this capture card allows me to output simultaneously to the TV, so allow me to monitor what the capture card is seeing. At the same time, it's actually sending the signal to the computer via a USB cable. All right, so before I jump into the section in the computer to how you actually set up, first off, I will start off with the camera first. Okay, you need to set up a few settings before you actually jump onto the computer. Okay, let me walk over. Okay, of course you can see right here, I'm having a GP-VPT2PT, the Bluetooth clip with me right now. So allow me to have this like a tabletop standing right here. You can actually easily adjust to angle if you want to, not an issue. Okay, first thing first, let me show you what are the settings that you need to set with the camera right here. Okay, oh, just by the way, if you want to find out what mic is this is actually an ECM-B1M as well. So it's like a shotgun mic mounted on top of the camera. That's it, very easily. And these are the settings that I use right now. So it's very simple and easy to use. You can just follow this one to start. Okay, let me just put it back for now. Okay, let me adjust a little bit more for the angle. Okay, right there, let me turn on the camera. So as you can see, so this currently I'm in video mode already. I'm in video manual mode. Okay, so you can play around with the setting, see which is the best for you in terms of your room condition. But this is the setting right now I set for this room condition. All right. Okay, to start off with, press the menu. Okay, this is the new menu that you will see. So this is a new Sony camera menu, right? So you might not familiar with, but this is the new one. It's not hard. It's all you need to do. You just need to set a few settings in the camera. First off is, I want to tell people is, go to this setting right here, and you will see one thing called the power setting options. Power setting option. Make sure you set your auto power off temperature to high, set to high, so that your the camera can run longer than usual. No worry, it won't burn the camera, it won't fry the camera, it will still use. Okay, so just stay on this high, Okay, next is you can go back to the settings, same place again. You will see this external output. Okay, most of the capture card usually around Full HD. The more expensive one is a 4K, but not an issue because most social media that you do live streaming these days is less than Full HD or Full HD. So you go to external output. Okay, you go to this HDMI resolution set to Full HD. Okay, instead of auto, you can set it to Full HD. All right. The second thing is also turn off your HDMI info display, because if you turn this on, you're actually having this information, whatever you see on the screen, goes to the video signal. You don't want that. Make sure set to HDMI display info display is off. Done. Then okay, a few more here. In the movie setting right here, you can just set out some simple one. Let's say the movie setting, you can just use XAVZ HD. That'll be more than enough. And next thing is your movie setting. Right now I just set to 50p. Okay, 50p and yeah, the standard one right here. And one more thing is the autofocus, because you want the camera to track the subject instantaneously as fast as it can. So make sure go to the AF area right here, AFMF area, and you will see these two here, the transition speed as well as the sensitivity. So transition set to 7. 7 is the highest, so it will be very responsive, fast, and this is also very sensitive, responsive. Okay, so set to 5. So just pretty much this is the setting. You have the fastest possible autofocus. Anything in front of the camera, you will just grab it. And last one more, the tips. Go back to this setting again, and to actually customize one of the button here, C2, I very recommend it. Set to C2 to turn on and off for the face detection. The reason why is that, okay, let me show you. You just go to the operation customize right here, and you go to the number 2. Number 1 actually is more for photo usage, because currently we are in video, so you have to go to the second one, which is a video. All right, go inside there, and you'll find this number 3 here, and you see this 2 button here. Then you press the, see, I already set it to face/eye the setting. So if you can have many other options, but this is the one I recommend. So it's a face/eye priority. So as soon as press this button right here, see the C2 on top, either on, you can see it's on or off, it's right there, on or off. It's on right now and it's off. Basically it allows the camera, if it's on, then you grab the face and eye all the time, regardless where you are in the frame, you grab the face and eye. All right, else you press the off, then the camera will prioritize whichever the item appears in front of the camera, the closest, you will grab the focus. So this is very recommended. Okay, one more thing is, make sure set your autofocus area, this is the autofocus area, set to like a wide. So the camera constantly searching for the whole scene. All right, then last is this part here, and autofocus is always continuous. All right, continuous. So you can see AFC is right there. All right, so with additional setting, of course, you can feel free to explore yourself, whichever the best for your combination. Next up, I'll show you in the computer how easily you can just, once you set up this camera here, and then you plug the cable, and then you can see the setting on the computer, then you can do the live streaming straight away, very easily. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back again to this section right here, just to show you how easily for me to hook up this 7S Mark III and with the HDMI cable to the capture card and to the computer. Again, just to remind again, 7S Mark III does not directly connect to computer with like a USB as like a ZV1, so you need to have a capture card beforehand with the 7S Mark III for the best result. Okay, so right now, what you're seeing right here, okay, this is the, of course the camera, I just need to turn it on. All right, okay, before I plug the HDMI cable, I plug the power bank first, so you can keep charging while you're actually using. So I just plug this in, and then turn on the power. Yep, you can see it's actually charging right now. You can see this icon on top. Yeah, it's charging. So next off is, of course, you need a cable. So in order for me to communicate to the capture card, so you need the HDMI cable. And the HDMI port on the side of the 7S Mark III, I like it so much. Oh, I think it's right here. It's right out. Because it's actually using a full-size HDMI, full size. I love this so much because Previously I used all the micro HDMI or the mini HDMI. They are very easy to break because it's very, very small. And this is a full size, so it's very tough and also very easy for you to find cable anywhere you want to buy. It's just very easy and very accessible. All right, just plug it in. Okay, so actually it's sending a signal to the computer already. All right, you can see right there. So it's actually in already. Okay, you can see this view right now. Okay, let me put this camera facing against me so I can do a bit more demonstration. All right, so it's actually facing me right now. Oh, very nice and high quality. Okay, so you can see right here, even if you look at the screen right on top there, you can see right now. So this is a multi-view because of the capture card allow me to do that. So I can just do a full view. Even I can show you myself on the screen that I know that what I'm actually doing. Never mind. So back to this screen right here. This is my computer. So just to show you, this is the software that I'm using right now. It's the OBS. Because OBS allow me to capture what the signal sending off the Hdmi, which is the capture card, to my computer right here. So as you can see, this is the setting right here I set up. So the Hdmi is the brand I'm using, the products. So allow me to capture the audio as well as the video. If you can see right here, as soon as if I tap this, okay, hold on. So you can see, you just pay attention to this part right here. So if I do tap the thing, so you can see that it's actually sending the signal, audio and video to this capture card. Okay, very easily. So all you need to do is right here, just download the software, and inside here, this is the different scene that you want. And of course, this is the different source. Inside a scene here, there's a multiple source. So I already set up right here with the audio and video capture. And next off it, how do you actually go onto your Facebook Live? Okay, before that, make sure go into your setting in your OBS right here. Okay, let me put back here a bit. Okay, you can see. All right, so make sure in your streaming setting, set your Facebook Live. Make sure you set Facebook Live, all right there. You can do YouTube if you want to, but the Facebook is right here. Then of course there's a stream key, but I'll come back to that later. And then of course, there's an output. You can set to advanced. Usually people use a simple, but recommend you set to advanced. Then set your hardware encoder to the Apple right here, or the one you're using with your not capture card, your graphic card. Let's say your NVIDIA or ATI or AMD. Depends on which are the one you're using right here. And then that's the bit rate that you want to set. You can follow it. And then of course the interval frame. Just follow this one. These are the standard setting for Facebook live streaming. And then next up is the audio. You can set to 44.1. That's the standard as well, stereo. And then next up is the video. So what I recommend for people to do live streaming is you can set the base is 1920 times 1080. This is what you're actually seeing right now. This base here is a 1920 by 1080. But output is the one that you actually blast to Facebook Live. That's the 1280 by 720. Because most of the resolution, most of the live streaming you put on Facebook is actually at this resolution or 720p. That's what people say. And then also downscale filter you can just put to sharpen. That's 36, the best one. And common FPS video is 25 because currently the Malaysia camera is all in PAL. When it comes, open from box is all in PAL. Of course, you can switch to NTSC if you want to, but by standard, it's actually PAL. So set to 25 right here. Okay, done, pretty much. Oh, almost that. You need the stream key. Stream key. Okay, so to get this stream key, very easily, just go back to your Facebook and go to your live creation page. You can come to the live creation page, and then you just press on this one, select, very easily. Then under here, you can choose either from the computer webcam or you can use a streaming software. You need this one, streaming software. Then you see this key here. Facebook will generate for you. Just use this one because it's the key allow you to connect to Facebook Live right here. Okay. Then once you copy the key, then go back to OBS again, and you just replace this one with the new key. Control V, replace it. Okay, done. Then you can just start streaming. Press it. So actually, you see this green icon comes up, means that it's actually sending the signal over the Facebook without any issue. If it changes to yellow or other color, that means that your your setting in the computer might have a bit of setting, or you're sending too much or sending too little, depending. So this is normal. Then back to here is, you will see, yeah, it's actually connecting the video right now. This is the Facebook Live right here. Still connecting. Yeah, it takes depending on your signal as well. So it can be slow or quick. Yeah, it's up here already. Okay, so it's already up. So okay, usually when you go onto the Facebook, there's a bit of delay. Usually it's about what you're actually doing right now, and towards the live that people are seeing is about 30-second or 45-second delay, depending on the network. So you can see it's already up. Okay, so yeah, before you set up everything, make sure, because this is a demonstration, I'll just set to only me, just myself, so that I want to show it just to myself for practice. So I set only me, okay? Then you can also, once you're done, you can just go live. Of course, you can do a bit more setting, like type up, okay, this is a test for ASLS Mark III for live stream. Done. You set out some name, done, only me, and then just go live. So you just go, oh, it asks me to add a title. Okay, never mind. I'll just say ASLS Mark III live. Save. Okay, done. You can see with this 924mm 1.4 GM right here, and there's this nice background. So it's already up on the air. Okay, it's because it's actually starting to live to the Facebook. Done. Yeah, in. Okay, back to here again. You can see the OBS. So whatever is seeing right now is just based on this, because what you see right now is all reflect on this. Okay, you just use the OBS as a reference. The one on the Facebook Live will be delayed as usual. Another quick tips I'm going to show you is, okay, because the camera actually currently constantly tracing my face and eye all the time. Remember just now the C2 button right here, C2. Okay, so I need to do is just toggle this C2. So if I put it back in, okay, look at to myself, okay, back to my eye, I press one time, so you actually switch off my face detection, and then you prioritize what is in front of the camera. So if I can see it now, it's actually focusing on the ZV-1 instead of my eyeball. So if I do turn it on again, if you want a camera to back to your face and keep talking to you, and then just, keep focusing on the main subject, which is yourself, and then the camera will just keep tracing it. So if I put in the front, see, it doesn't really focus on the item anymore. It prioritizes its face and the eye as the main person. So I press one more time, and the camera come in, and it focus. Okay, so very easily, just one button, and it do all the wonders. So let me put this down for now. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy this quick sharing session here. You can see how easy for you to set up your A7S Mark III to do live streaming to Facebook Live via OBS software. On top, you need a capture card. But yeah, this is the whole experience. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to find out more about A7S Mark III or the ZV-1, feel free to check out with our personnel here, and we'll assist you. Thank you very much. I'm Harn again from SONY Malaysia. See you next time.